Okay guys, welcome to today's video where we're going to be doing a product review. We're going to review this keyboard, and it is not sponsored content, and God, I'd get fired really quick if it was sponsored content. But yeah, we're gonna take apart this cheap B.Friend keyboard that I got off of Amazon. That is a mechanical keyboard. Yeah, no. So we'll take a look at that and see why I put that in air quotes here in just a minute. Because I mean, hey, it's kind of clicky. It kind of sounds like a mechanical keyboard. Yeah, we'll take a look at this and see why this is definitely not sponsored content. And yeah, I'm not a tech review channel. Don't worry, you're not going to be getting a bunch of tech reviews. This one's just this one's a fun one for me. All right, well, let's get an overhead view of this keyboard, take a look at it, see what we see, see if we like the thing, and we'll plug it into the computer and check it out and see how it works. Okay, so here's just a really quick overhead view of it. It's actually a pretty nice finish on here. It's plastic, but it looks like stainless steel. They did a good job on that. I mean, that really does look like it's a black stainless steel or anodized aluminum. It looks very clean. Has nice kind of layout going on there, and yeah, kind of basic things going on here. You can see I've already taken this apart once. We'll take a look at why here in a minute. Notepad open. Let's go ahead and just test these keys out real quick and see if any of them are not working. All right, well, it looks like the S and the N don't work. Yeah, and that's not from a lack of trying. The keys don't work, and they didn't break from smashing them. All right, so this keyboard is a bigger problem. Let's just go ahead and unplug it from the computer. All right, so let's take a look at one of these keys. I mean, that kind of looks like that's a mechanical keyboard, right? Like, I mean, I've never seen a keycap that or a key that actually looks like this. I mean, keycap's kind of cheapo looking too. It said on the listing that it was a cherry equivalent, right? Like, it's supposed to be a actual key on here. It's not supposed to be a membrane. There's no way this is a membrane keyboard to look and kind of sound like. No, it's kind of clicky. It's kind of clicky, but let's compare. So these are mechanical keyboard keys on here. I'm not using it today. This is that Stream Deck I built in another video. I do use it, just not using it today, but yeah, that's definitely a mechanical keyboard. You know, that kind of sounds similar to my Sidewinder keyboard, which this is a membrane keyboard. Like, this was, I mean, it is a gaming keyboard. I bought like 12 years ago, 13 years ago. But yeah, it's, you know, I know this is a membrane. Let's take this apart. Let's take a look. Let's see what we have inside here. Do you think we actually have a mechanical keyboard? Okay, so we got the screws off of it. Now we just have to deal with this. It's a little ribbon cable here. Flip the little flap up, and we just have a little clip here for the LED lighting. So it looks like it's just a strip light going across the bottom, which just explains why it's not a rainbow pattern. They just went with one solid row of lights. So yeah, that gets that. It's just got one of those little chips on the chip-on circuit boards that are covered in epoxy, and a couple ICs there. Yeah, I'm not really going to look at it. If I had to guess, these if I had to guess, these are MOSFETs, and they're what drive the brightness control of the LEDs there. Maybe they're the color control. I'm not sure. All right, so let's take this off. So that way we can actually get at the circuit board underneath it. Okay, it's time for the big reveal. Let's see. Is this actually a mechanical keyboard? I'm guessing by this ribbon cable that's already given that away, but let's go for it. All right, well, I don't see a circuit board here. let's get this guy out of the way. And we have membrane keys. Yeah, this is built like a remote control. Yeah, it's just a membrane keyboard. I wonder, let's go look at the listing again. Okay, so this is that exact keyboard that I'm showing you. So the title of it is B.FRIENDit Gaming Keyboard, USB wired floating mechanical keyboard, ergonomic water resistant mechanical keyboard, ultra slim RGB. Definitely not ultra slim, but we'll ignore that. It's also not rainbow backlit. You can get the full rainbow color, but it's not rainbow backlit. We'll ignore that too. Neither of those are really an issue here. You know, in the photo, they try to highlight like, hey, look, it's a mechanical keyboard. Look at our key switches. I was like, that's a kind of funny looking key switch. I've never seen it before, but cool, whatever. They got key switches. Key switches are replaceable. So, yeah, get it. And then, you know, title says it's mechanical keyboard. Description, after I left the review, said this. It may have said it before, but I did not see it until after I left my review. So keyboard description, membrane, and then it says again that it is blah, 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 mechanical switches, black equivalent linear switches, quiet for quiet click sound, fast action, minimum resistance. So it says twice here that it's mechanical and once here that it's membrane, and they're definitely saying right here in the photograph, cherry black MX equivalent switch. So it is saying that it is a mechanical switch. It is not saying that it is a membrane switch. So you may be sitting here going, man, what are you, one of these, like, you know, mechanical keyboard Nazis? Gotta have the loudest click in the office? No, absolutely not. My keyboard on my daily driver computer, which is the one here in the office, has membrane switches. This is a membrane keyboard. It's what I like it because it's nice and flat. I've had this keyboard for like 13 years. It's a Sidewinder X10 or X11. Microsoft hasn't made these in a long time. And it's actually a pretty crappy keyboard, but I really like it. But yeah, let me get back into this keyboard. So why are you making a big deal out of it not being mechanical? Well, the whole reason why I bought the keyboard was to be a mechanical keyboard that I can easily do repairs on if the kids ruin it again, because the kids spilled a drink on the last keyboard that they had on their computer. I bought them this one, same day that purchase history was on this. Bought this the same day after reading about it. It sounded like it was a good deal. There was one complaint on there saying that the spacebar, you had to hit it in the center. I was like, well, it's not really my keyboard. I don't care. It's for the kids. So I was like, whatever, I'll just get it. And yeah, it gets here and I put it out there and kids used it for almost 2 weeks, and then they mentioned that the S and the N key didn't work. They said they hadn't worked in a while, so they may have never worked and they just didn't notice it. But yeah, the S and the N key didn't work after 2 weeks of use. I'm gonna assume it did work when I got it and that it just wore down or broke within 2 weeks. So there's nothing I can do to fix this. Like, I can try to clean the contacts on here, but then I gotta get it all lined up again, and you know, I shouldn't have to fix this after 2 weeks. And the whole reason why I bought this was because they had a misleading ad saying this mechanical. Because mechanical, if the kids ruin a key switch on there, I can replace it. I can take it out and put a new one on there, and it's no big deal. And so that's what I wanted, was something I can repair for the kids. So yeah, this is a piece of crap membrane keyboard that fails after 2 weeks of regular use. My kids don't bang on the keyboard, so that's not a problem. They're not that age. He's 6 years old, and the other's 9. They're just not at that, you know, teenage age where they start smashing on keyboards when they get angry. They did not spill a drink on this. This literally just failed from regular use after 2 weeks, which is just completely inappropriate. Obviously, I'm just gonna return it. No, I'll try to return it. They may not let me return it since I took it apart, but I didn't damage it, and I can prove I didn't damage it. So yeah, it's the burden's on them to prove that I damaged it if they want to try to say that I can't return this. But yeah, so you know, it does have a nice diffuser. Like, this is a well-designed diffuser. The lights look really good on this thing. This isn't a terrible design or layout for a keyboard. It just, this membrane system does not work. It failed. It's a piece of junk. I'm not going to bore you guys any longer with this video. I just wanted to show that this was bullshit. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.